What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Cam ATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Shout out to everybody watching this video right now. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hopefully everybody did great last night. Like the video down below, subscribe to the channel, comment anything down in the comments section to enter your name into the giveaway. Once again, if you're new to the channel, I give away $50 every Sunday to one of my YouTube followers. I appreciate you guys a lot, man. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Cam_ATL for the updated top guys that I like with MLB, as well as the updated NBA guys that I like, my high five and stuff like that. I still post on my Twitter and my top NBA plays as well. We have one more slate with NBA until we wait for the playoffs, and then we can stop worrying about, who's going to sit and who's going to play. I mean, at least all these guys are going to be playing. They're official guys now, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and kill it in MLB. Let's do what we do. NBA is coming to a close, so let's rack up this money on MLB, guys. Let's get it. If you're new to MLB, go to greenlightdfs.com, join the squad for the MLB cheat sheet, where you get our DraftKings cheat sheet. You get our core 8, along with our player pool, our favorite plays at each position, multiple guys from each position that we absolutely love. Our daily articles are top of the line. Our article writer is on point every single day. Make sure you check that out. You also get a full FanDuel lineup and a full Yahoo lineup with that subscription of the cheat sheet. So go check it out, greenlightdfs.com. Let's go ahead and get straight into the high five for this MLB 6-game slate. Let's go ahead and get it. Starting off at pitcher. Now, when I'm first looking at this, David Price at home in Boston versus New York. Now, David Price looks like he's, a bit rejuvenated. If you look at the last 2 games, he's been solid, 27 and 22 the last 2. He struggled a lot last year, though. When he came back from the injury last year, he struggled a lot, man. I don't think this is a guy who's going to keep... I mean, David Price, don't get me wrong, is a beast, okay? We know he's a beast from back when he was healthy. He was the man, and it seems like he might be getting back healthy now. But I'm not very confident, as I was with Sale last night, against these Yankees with David Price. I'm not as confident at all. Lester against Pittsburgh kind of bothers me too. He got blown up in his first start, but then he came back, had a good start. I feel comfortable with Marco Estrada going against Baltimore. This Baltimore team is very free-swinging, man. They strike out in bunches. It is in a hitter-friendly ballpark, but Marco Estrada has looked very solid this year, and at 8,500, I'm locking in Marco because I also think Toronto is going to rack up the runs against Gausman, okay? So I absolutely love them against Gausman. So I'm going with Marco Estrada to back up my love for the Toronto Bats in this one. Next pitcher that I love is Nick Pivetta at home in Philly going against Cincinnati. Now, coming into the season, Luis Castillo was one of the pitchers that I expected big things out of this year. But so far this year, he's been struggling early on. I do expect him to get it back up. I mean, his strikeout upside is up there. He's definitely a guy who can definitely give us some good runs. So I'm not too worried about him, but I don't expect against Philly. This Philly offense is hot right now with Rhys Hoskins and Carlos Santana and Cesar Hernandez. All these guys who really can put the bat on the ball consistently for this Philly offense. They've been playing very, very well lately. So I don't expect his comeback to be here against Philly. So expect Philly to get some runs on the board against Castillo and give Pivetta this win. And Pivetta has some very good strikeout upside as well. The last game, he threw a gem last game, okay? His first game of the season, he got beat up a little bit, but against Cincinnati, a team that strikes out a good amount, Nick Pivetta is in a great spot at 8,200. I love pairing him with Marco Estrada. I feel really comfortable with my pitchers. At first base, I'm going Justin Smoke against Gausman. I absolutely love him here against Guzman, okay? Love him, okay? Smoke already, okay? We all know Smoke has a very good ISO. He hits with power, and he gets on base often against righties. He has a 273 ISO and a 365 WOBA. Both are on the high side. So Justin Smoke, expect a big game out of him here at 4,900. I'm locking in Justin Smoke. He also goes with my pitcher, Marco Estrada, to back him up. I love Smoke. In the outfield, I'm going to start it off with Shin-Soo Choo. This guy's been batting lights out this year. He bats at the top of this Texas order. and he's been batting lights out, especially against a righty. He's always a great play. Okay, Chu's only 3,500, and against righties, he has a 199 ISO and a 344 WOBA. He's a very consistent player. He's a guy that you're going to get about 10 DraftKings points from, especially versus a righty in this type of matchup at home in Texas in a hitter-friendly ballpark. I expect big things out of Shin-Soo Choo. I expect big things out of the Texas offense in general. Joey Gallo, too, is another lefty that crushes righties, and this new guy coming up from the AAA, Barria, he's going to get rocked around, okay? He's going to get rocked around, okay? So JC for LA was put on the disabled list, so he's out, so they're having to pull up and get real desperate at pitcher. So this Barria guy is going to get rocked around by this Texas offense. I like Texas at home going against this young guy here. In the outfield, I'm finishing it out. Another cheap guy that I really, really love. He's been on fire lately. And another Toronto bat, Steve Pearce, 3,300, going against Guzman. I told you guys I like picking on him here. The dude just throws the ball right down the middle, just juicy for him, okay? Toronto is a team that plays Baltimore a lot, okay? They seem to play each other all the time, okay? So they know each other, okay? Pearce and Smoke both have good histories versus the pitcher as well, okay? You got Pearce, he's gone 5 of 10 for a 500 average. Smoke hasn't been too hot, but he does hit with power. Like I said, he's hit for a lot of extra bases and a home run versus Guzman. So I expect big things out of Pearce and Smoke in this matchup. Watch out for Kevin Pillar, see if he starts. Adam Jones has a good history as well. On the other side of that, against Marco Estrada, obviously I won't be taking any advantage of that because he's also struck out 5 times. So, I mean, I'm sticking with Marco Estrada. I'm not too interested in Adam Jones, but I just wanted to throw that out there in that game, period. The Yankees that have done well versus David Price, while I'm looking at this, Gregorius, Didi has done well, Gary Sanchez has done well. Those two guys have absolutely killed Price, especially Didi Gregorius, lefty on lefty matchup. He's gone 12 of 27 for a home run and a 444 average. I love him. I'm going to throw some other guys out there with very good history that I love here in this matchups. Gary Sanchez, 5 of 11 for 4 home runs and a 455. He has absolutely destroyed David Price. He's a good GPP play. I don't think a lot of people are going to try to pick on Price too much. I do like Gary and Gregorius in the GPP setup. I'll give you guys some of the early slate guys too, for you guys who are going to be playing the early slate. You got Carlos Gonzalez has done well versus Perdomo, 5 of 10 for a home run with a 500 average. DJ LeMahieu, 6 of 15 for a 400 batting average. You got Joe Panic, has a good history versus Robbie Ray, 4 of 11 for 364. Hunter Pence, once again, another pitcher he's done well against. Robbie Ray, 5 of 10 for a 500 average. And that's about it, guys, okay? I recommend you stack up Toronto, stack up Texas, and it's going to be a good day for you. I do want to mention one pitcher that is a very cheap option, and in GPPs, I wouldn't mind going with him, and that's Jarlin Garcia. Not sure if I'm saying his name right, but the cheapest guy on the board, he's only 4,600. This guy opens up a lot of bats for you, okay? Here's the thing with this guy. As you can see against Chicago, Chicago hasn't been playing very well. They haven't been very good offensively, so I don't know how to really judge that too much. But he got 23 DraftKings points, and he was able to strike out 6, okay, in 6 innings against Chicago, okay? This Mets team, and he's a lefty, by the way. In this Mets team, a lot of their power's on the left side, okay? Jay Bruce, Conforto, those two guys are really good, and there are a lot of that power in that Mets offense. They're not near as good versus lefties, okay? You do have guys like Cespedes, who bothers me a little bit, and Flores also hits lefties well. But this young guy should do plenty to hit value at 4,600, so consider him, okay? And now, I'm not saying he's a safe option. I don't think he's very safe, but I definitely think you should consider him at only 46 against the Mets offense at home in Miami, which is pitcher friendly. So consider it, guys. And that's it, guys. Okay, let me put them back in here, and I'll read off my guys again to you. Marco Estrada, Nick Pivetta, Justin Smoke, Shin-Soo Choo, and Steve Pearce. Go to greenlightdfs.com to join the squad, man. That cheat sheet's been fire. Home run predictions on point. Everything just on point, man. FanDuel full, Yahoo full. Go get it. greenlightdfs.com. Let's keep killing the game. Let's go ahead and get a streak going. All right, let's get a streak going. My goal for MLB, okay, we went, what, I believe it was a 12-game streak in NBA this year. The streak before that was 11-game streak, and that was here in MLB last season. So let's go for 13, man. We're going 13 plus in MLB this season, and let's get it. All right, I'm focused. I'm locked in. Let's go ahead and kill it. Comment anything in the comment section to enter your name into the giveaway. Once again, like the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitter at Cam_ATL, and I'm out.